A luxury badge does not automatically guarantee a luxury feel. In the entry-level luxury segment, manufacturers control costs to keep pricing competitive. As a result, base trims may include compromises in materials, sound insulation, and standard features. Below are the first three models explained strictly from an informational standpoint, focusing only on where and why they can feel less premium. The Mercedes-Benz A-Class served as the brand's entry-level sedan and was discontinued in the United States after the 2022 model year. It was designed to provide a lower-cost gateway into Mercedes ownership. The interior design featured a modern dual-screen MBUX layout, which visually elevated the cabin. However, base trims included noticeable hard plastics on lower dashboard sections and door panels. Rear seat space was limited, particularly for taller passengers. The standard engine was a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder that delivered adequate performance, but overall refinement did not match higher-tier models such as the C-Class. Road noise insulation was acceptable for the segment, yet thinner sound dampening compared to larger Mercedes models could become noticeable at highway speeds. Ride quality leaned toward the firm side, especially with AMG line packages and larger wheel options. The primary reason the A-Class can feel cheap is the gap between brand expectation and material execution in base configurations. Buyers expecting mid-size Mercedes refinement may perceive entry-level cost-saving measures more clearly. Higher trims with improved upholstery, ambient lighting, and additional comfort options significantly enhance cabin perception. But the base version is where compromises are most apparent. The BMW 2 Series exists in two main forms: the Grand Coupe, front-wheel drive based platform, and the traditional rear-wheel drive coupe. The Grand Coupe represents BMW's lowest sedan entry point in many markets. Base trims typically include synthetic leather seating and simplified interior trim materials. The design remains driver-focused and ergonomically strong, but hard plastics are present in lower dashboard areas and rear door sections. Rear seat space is limited, particularly in models with coupe-like rooflines. Road and wind noise levels are competitive for the class, though insulation is thinner compared to the larger 3 Series. Turbocharged four-cylinder engines provide strong torque and solid performance, but entry suspension tuning can feel firm, which may reduce ride comfort on uneven roads. The infotainment system is modern and responsive, yet base audio systems may not meet premium sound expectations. The perception of cheapness often stems from comparison to higher BMW models rather than direct segment competitors. The Grand Coupe uses BMW's UKL-based front-wheel drive architecture, which is shared across several compact models. While structurally capable and technologically advanced, platform sharing can influence buyer perception. Upgraded trims with enhanced materials, larger displays, and optional adaptive suspension noticeably improve the overall driving and interior experience. The Audi A3 is positioned as Audi's compact entry-level sedan. It features a clean interior layout, digital cockpit instrumentation, and a turbocharged four-cylinder engine. Its starting price is competitive within the luxury compact category. The cabin design appears modern and upscale at first glance, but base trims incorporate hard plastic surfaces in areas such as lower console panels and rear door sections. Rear legroom is tighter compared to the larger A4. Trunk capacity is practical but limited relative to mid-size luxury sedans. Ride quality is generally balanced, though larger optional wheels can transmit more road imperfections into the cabin. Noise insulation is acceptable in city driving, but wind noise may become more noticeable at highway speeds when compared to higher Audi models. Standard feature packaging in base trims may omit certain advanced driver assistance systems or premium audio upgrades, which are instead offered through option packages. The perception of a cheaper feel arises when buyers expect a 6-level refinement from Audi's most affordable sedan. The A3 is built on the Volkswagen Group's MQB platform, which is shared with other compact vehicles across the group. While this architecture delivers solid structural integrity and technology integration, material allocation is selective to maintain pricing targets. Higher trims with leather upholstery, upgraded lighting elements, and expanded technology packages significantly improve overall cabin quality. The Lexus UX is positioned as Lexus's smallest and most affordable crossover, offered primarily as a hybrid in many markets. It is built on Toyota's GAC platform, which it shares with several non-luxury models within the Toyota lineup. While the exterior design reflects Lexus styling cues, The compact dimensions directly influence interior space. Rear seat legroom and cargo capacity are limited compared to larger Lexus SUVs like the NX or RX. The cabin design is clean and ergonomically sound, but base trims may include noticeable hard plastics on lower door panels and console areas. The hybrid powertrain prioritizes efficiency over performance, and under hard acceleration, the continuously variable transmission can produce engine noise that reduces perceived refinement. Road noise insulation is acceptable for the segment, but not at the level of larger Lexus models known for near-silent cabins. Base versions may lack certain premium features such as ventilated seats, upgraded audio systems, or larger infotainment displays. The primary reason the UX can feel less premium is the contrast between Lexus's reputation for quiet, a plush luxury, and the reality of a subcompact platform with tighter packaging and selective material upgrades. Higher trims with improved upholstery, larger screens, and enhanced sound systems noticeably elevate the cabin experience. But the entry configuration highlights the compromises made to reach its price point. The Cadillac CT4 is Cadillac's entry-level compact luxury sedan. It was developed to compete with the BMW 3 Series, Audi A4, and Mercedes-Benz C-Class at a lower starting price. The CT4 offers rear-wheel drive as standard in many configurations, which is a strong mechanical advantage in this class. However, interior material quality has been one of the most commonly discussed weaknesses. Base trims include hard plastic surfaces in lower dashboard areas and door panels, and overall cabin design can appear less cohesive compared to German rivals. The infotainment system is user-friendly and responsive, but base audio and display configurations may feel basic relative to competitors. Rear seat space is modest, particularly in legroom. Engine options begin with a turbocharged 4-cylinder that delivers adequate power, though refinement and sound insulation are not at the level of higher Cadillac models. Road noise can become noticeable at highway speeds compared to segment leaders. The perception of cheapness primarily comes from interior finishing rather than mechanical capability. When compared directly to similarly priced European competitors, the CT4 may feel less substantial in material execution. Higher trims, including performance variants, improve interior detailing and overall driving refinement. But the base configuration is where cost control is most visible. The Mercedes-Benz CLA is a compact 4-door coupe, positioned above the A-Class in styling, but still within the entry luxury bracket. It shares its underlying platform with other compact Mercedes models. The exterior design is one of its strongest attributes, featuring a sloping roofline and aggressive styling that resembles larger Mercedes coupes. Inside, the dual-screen MBUX setup creates a modern visual impression. However, base trims may include hard plastic surfaces in lower cabin areas, and the coupe-style roofline reduces rear headroom. Rear seat accessibility is tighter due to the body design. The ride can be firm, especially in AMG line variants equipped with larger wheels. Engine options include turbocharged 4 cylinders that provide solid performance, but road and wind noise levels may be more noticeable compared to mid-size Mercedes sedans. Base models may lack certain luxury features that are optional in higher trims, such as advanced ambient lighting packages or upgraded seating materials. The cheap feel perception typically arises when buyers expect the same cabin refinement found in the C-Class or E-Class. The CLA focuses heavily on design and entry accessibility, and while visually upscale, material distribution in lower trims reflects its position in the lineup. Upgrading to higher trims or adding premium packages significantly enhances overall interior perception. The BMW X1 is BMW's entry-level SUV and one of the brand's highest volume models. It uses a front-wheel drive base platform shared with other compact BMW vehicles. The current generation has improved interior technology and design, featuring large, curved displays and updated infotainment systems. However, base trims can include simplified interior materials with harder plastics in lower touch areas. The cabin is practical and spacious for its size, but it does not deliver the same level of isolation and plushness as larger BMW SUVs, such as the X3 or X5. Road noise and tire noise can be more apparent depending on wheel selection. Standard engine options provide strong performance for the class, but ride comfort may feel firm over rough surfaces. Base configurations may omit certain premium features like upgraded audio systems or advanced driver assistance packages. The perception of cheapness often results from comparison within the BMW lineup rather than against direct competitors. While the X1 is technologically advanced and mechanically capable, its entry-level positioning requires selective material and feature allocation. Higher trims with improved seating materials and additional technology features significantly improve perceived quality. The Audi Q3 is Audi's entry-level SUV and one of the brand's most accessible crossovers. It shares the MQB platform with other compact vehicles within the Volkswagen Group. Visually, the Q3 reflects Audi's larger SUV design language, which creates strong initial appeal. Inside, the layout is modern and includes Audi's digital cockpit and infotainment system. However, base trims may incorporate hard plastics in lower door panels and console areas. Rear seat space is acceptable for the segment but not generous, and cargo capacity is smaller than mid-sized luxury SUVs. The standard turbocharged four-cylinder engine delivers adequate acceleration, yet refinement under heavy throttle can feel less smooth compared to larger Audi models. Ride quality varies depending on wheel size. Larger wheels may transmit more road imperfections into the cabin. Highway wind and road noise can become noticeable relative to higher-tier Audi SUVs, such as the Q5. Base trims may not include certain advanced driver assistance systems or premium audio upgrades without additional packages. The perception of a cheaper feel generally comes from the gap between Audi's premium reputation and the reality of entry-level material distribution and compact SUV packaging. Higher trims improve upholstery quality, lighting details, and overall cabin refinement. The Acura is positioned as a premium compact hatchback within Acura's lineup. It shares its underlying platform with the Honda Civic, which influences both strengths and weaknesses. The interior design is clean and functional, and build quality is solid. However, material upgrades over its Honda counterpart are selective rather than comprehensive. Base trims include synthetic leather seating and standard infotainment configurations that are similar in layout to mainstream models. Cabin insulation is competitive for the compact class but does not match mid-size luxury sedans in road isolation. Rear seat space is practical for a compact vehicle, but overall dimensions remain smaller than traditional luxury sedans. The turbocharged four-cylinder engine delivers efficient performance. Yet engine sound under acceleration may not convey a refined luxury tone. The perception of cheapness typically arises from platform sharing awareness and the expectation that a luxury badge should deliver a distinctly different interior environment. While the Integra provides strong value and balanced driving dynamics, buyers expecting a significant step above mainstream compact vehicles may find the differences more subtle than dramatic. Higher trims with upgraded audio systems and additional technology features enhance the premium impression. The Mini Cooper, particularly in lower trims, occupies a gray area between premium and mainstream segments. It is priced similarly to entry-level luxury vehicles in certain configurations. The interior design is distinctive and stylistically unique, featuring circular displays and minimalist surfaces. However, compact dimensions significantly limit cabin space. Rear seating is tight and cargo capacity is modest. Base trims may include cloth seating and simplified interior materials that do not align with luxury pricing expectations. Ride quality can be firm, especially with sport suspension setups and larger wheels. Road noise is more noticeable than in larger luxury vehicles due to the vehicle's size and performance-oriented tuning. Engine options provide responsive acceleration, but cabin refinement focuses more on sportiness than isolation. The perception of cheapness arises when price overlaps with established luxury brands, while material execution and cabin space reflect compact car limitations. Our higher trims with leather upholstery and upgraded infotainment systems improve the premium perception, but the vehicle's size constraints remain. The BMW 2 Series Grand Coupe specifically warrants separate clarification due to its platform structure. Unlike the traditional rear-wheel drive BMW Coupe, the Grand Coupe uses a front-wheel drive-based architecture shared with other compact BMW models. This configuration allows cost efficiency and packaging advantages but changes driving dynamics compared to larger BMW sedans. Interior layout is modern, yet lower trim levels include harder plastics in less visible areas. Rear seat space is constrained due to the sloping roofline design. Road noise is competitive for the segment, though not as isolated as the 3 Series. The turbocharged engine provides strong acceleration. But entry suspension setups may feel firm on uneven pavement. Standard feature packaging can appear minimal relative to competitors unless optional packages are added. The perception of a cheaper feel stems primarily from expectations tied to BMW's reputation for balanced rear-wheel drive sedans. When viewed strictly within the compact luxury category, material quality and technology are competitive, but lineup comparisons influence perception. Upgraded trims address many concerns by adding enhanced materials and comfort features. Across these final four models, the common factor remains consistent: compact dimensions, entry pricing, and strategic cost allocation. The perception of a cheap feel does not typically stem from structural weakness or mechanical unreliability, but from material distribution, noise isolation differences, and comparison to higher models within the same brand. In nearly every case, higher trims and option packages significantly improve the overall experience, while base configurations are where compromises are most visible.